Oh. Oh, sorry.
Amazing, astonishing, not bad.
Hey, director.
Another one? Oh, this is gonna be fun!
Hey, Johnny. Hey, Taban. Hey, Vijay. I'm just drawing whatever right now. I guess I'm trying to draw a shell. Your mic sounds like you're playing Counter-Strike Source in 2008. Huh? How does that sound? Hang on a second. I mean, this is probably about as best as my mic's gonna get. Sorry, Ron. Also, thanks for the follow. How's my Sunday been? It's been okay. Slow start. I'm usually like stuck in bed for a couple hours before I decide to get up. I mean, I probably could invest in better sound equipment, but I'm kind of regulated to the Logitech headset that I've had for the longest time. And it's fine. I mean, I am using a compressor just to kind of keep outside noise from peeking through. But like, I know that a lot of professional streamers, quote unquote, they like to use what are those called? They're like audio balancers, equalizers, and I don't know. I really don't have the patience to kind of learn this stuff right now, or ever usually. So I just don't bother with it. One of these days when I meet someone who is a little bit more savvy in that kind of stuff, I could have them come over to my place and help me figure it out. But as things go right now, it's not on the forefront of my mind. It's not like a need. Roars, thank you so much.
Okay, now you're just talking crazy.
That's great if you figured it out on a Blue Yeti, but I'm using a headset, and I would rather not have a microphone just in front of where basically I just have a ton of stuff. I can't fit a microphone. A lot of people use a headset, and through the headset they use an equalizer. And again, it's one of those things where it's like, I will need someone here to figure it out for me, because I, again, don't have the patience or the time to figure that sort of stuff out, sadly. And I know that my microphone could sound better. I'm sure that here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn off probably what I probably have like equalizer settings. So let me see if I can check out. Give me a second. Where is this? Filters. Here we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, let me see if I can even do that. Maybe it's not a good idea I mess with this, because then I'm gonna lose all my settings, which sucks. I wonder if, no, I can't add a setting, sadly. Copy filters. I wonder what that. Thanks, you hate for a subscription again. Congrats on having partner affiliate for a year. Oh, I don't have partner, but I do have affiliate, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. The only way that I'm ever going to reach partner status, which honestly I'm not really that... I mean, I would probably have to stream way, way more in order for to have a partner status. I would need more than 70 people viewing my stream at a time. And so far, the most people that I've ever gotten to watch a stream at one time has been like 40. So... But I do appreciate the congratulations, so thank you. Yeah, I'm fine with affiliate. I don't need anything special. I'm not really getting any perks doing this, to be honest. I just when I draw, folks can watch sometimes when I decide to, and you know. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not really... Whenever I do stuff like games or corruptions or stuff like that, it's like I have less viewers. People seem to come by when I'm drawing more than anything else, so I just stopped doing the game thing. Hey Windstar, how you doing? What show are you currently watching at the moment? I'm not really watching any shows right now. Sorry, I was checking my messages. Really, I was watching. We're trying to catch up with Next Generation Star Trek again. It's weird. It's like I will watch that show in spurts. Like I will I will suddenly stop watching, and then I'll come back to it later. And then I will basically watch probably about 8 to 10 episodes every couple of weeks. And it's slow going, but you know, I do love The Next Generation. It's a great show. It's very calming. It's like I seem to watch it when I feel the most stressed, because it just seems to have like this air of how should I put this? It just has this air of security to it, even though it's they deal with a lot of strife, and there's a lot of conflict and everything. I think it really kind of cleanses the soul in a way, because it just feels so. It's like a good future. It's like a hope for a future that really seems a lot more clean and friendly and confident. So that's why I like The Next Generation. That's why I like classic Star Trek in general. It's just because it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you have something. You have this hope for humanity somehow. And I don't see a lot of hope for humanity in reality. So let me just have my escapism and. There's not a lot of shows that do a lot of hopeful stuff in general, which is unfortunate. I mean, I keep going back to this show that I watched called Evil on Netflix, and I just think like, God, that show like had promise, where it was basically about the most cynical and most conspiracy theorist filled negative things about society, but by the end of each episode it felt like they were going somewhere that was more positive, and that, hey, the good guys are actually going to win this and the bad guys are going to get what's coming to them. But by the end of the season, it just felt like evil just wins no matter what, and it doesn't matter. So watch season 2 when it comes out. So maybe that thing that you want to happen will happen that season. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to be doing that. Sorry. I'm not going to wait that long to watch something that I don't feel confident is going to actually make me feel better. Specifically now, it's like I feel like a lot of people felt that about the show itself. It was like, why would I want to watch something that makes me feel bad in a time where things really do feel terrible right now? So, yeah. But there's so many shows like it, and I'm just so tired of the Game of Thrones cynical, everyone's an evil person, or the only way to win is if you're evil as the people who are being evil. It just seems so... Why is that something that we strive for right now? Why would that be something that people would root for or would want to watch? It's like, it honestly baffles me that people want to see that kind of garbage. Because I certainly don't. It's like, I don't want to see the bad guys win. I want to see the good guys win. I certainly do want conflict. But not if the conflict is going to end in like, oh, the good guy died. You know? It just seems so... It seems it seems like it was built to make you feel like crap. Oh, hey, Ari-chan plays. Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome, folks. You're listening to me complain about cynical TV shows and drawing Chell from Road to El Dorado. One of my favorite animated movies, by the way. I love this movie. I think it's one of the best movies that DreamWorks made in the era of traditional animation. What's my favorite musical? You can list more than one. Musical, eh? No, I can't really say I've watched a lot of musicals. Is Crybaby considered a musical? Because that I don't... Maybe I'm wrong, but... I do like Singing in the Rain. Probably one of my favorite musicals. I mean, it is considered a musical, right? God, what else? I know there's more. See, the thing is like, if you say an animated movie is a musical, I would disagree. There are certainly animated movies that have a lot of music in them, but I never really considered Beauty and the Beast a musical. It's a story with music in it. But when I think of like musical, I think of like I think of things like Phantom of the Opera, The Book of Mormon. Chicago, yeah, Chicago's one. That's a good example of a musical. I actually haven't watched Chicago all the way. I remember watching West Side Story a lot. not too into West Side Story, but I do remember watching it. God, the last musical I actually watched was Cats, I think. And I hate admitting that. And that's one of those movies that not movies. Musicals. It's like I've seen the movie, like the movie Cats, and then I also saw the Broadway musical version of it. And it's really just a bunch of vignettes of telling you who a character is. And I don't really... It's such a weird... Like, I never really understood it. I just never understood it. I also saw Bye Bye Birdie. Oh god, I hated that movie. I thought that movie was so weird and dumb. Like, I know there's people who like that, but I just didn't get it. I didn't get the appeal. It's like every character in that movie I didn't like. And by the end of the movie, you're like, am I supposed to like these characters? Hello, Orzine. Orzine? Orzine? Oh, yeah, you know, it's weird, I still haven't watched Hamilton. See, I don't really go out of my way to watch musicals. I've only seen about 5 musicals in my life. Like actual in the theater watching people sing and dance. Let's see, going backwards. I saw the Book of Mormon. I thought it was okay. It didn't really appeal to me, honestly. It felt like one of those things where it's like, this is only popular because it's edgy, I guess, in a way. And then before that I saw Wicked, which I thought was cute. And then the whole huge outcry of stuff for Wicked after that. Which basically Frozen was made because they couldn't get the rights to Wicked. Which I always thought was so funny. Disney wanted Wicked, but they couldn't get it because I think they sold MGM back to Warner Brothers, I think, or at least the Wizard of Oz properties. And Warner Brothers now owns the entire library of Wizard of Oz stuff, except for select few, like Return to Oz, which was a Disney-made film. That was when MGM was working with Disney, hence MGM Studios at Disney World. But since then, I think Wicked kind of like was in that strayed territory of like it's not owned by anyone, because while it's still loosely based off the movie, it's more based on the book, which is public domain, so you could basically do whatever. Anyone could do anything with the Wizard of Oz. You just can't do the MGM movie version of Wizard of Oz because that's owned by Warner Brothers. So anything involving that specific look of the characters and what they are is strictly owned by Warner Brothers. And so what I think happened was that this musical, Disney wanted so badly to own the rights to the musical, but I think they were also in fights with Warner Brothers about it, and they were also in fights with the people who owned the musical or made the musical, and they didn't want to do anything. They didn't want to have anything to do with Disney. So what did Disney do? They basically made their own version of Wicked with the cast of Wicked. So the original singer of the Wicked musical became a part of Frozen. And that was basically their way of saying, like, we don't own Wicked, but we're gonna make Wicked.
Well.
And hey, people love Frozen, which is very odd. It actually worked out in their favor. It's so bizarre and so backwards, in my opinion, because usually when something is like, hey, SpongeBob was a big hit, we need to make the new SpongeBob, and then they do Coconut Fred, and that ends up being like a garbage heap. Disney basically did Wicked with Frozen, and yeah, it is bizarre that they were actually successful with it. Wasn't Wicked the book originally a fan fiction story? Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying it's like it's basically, you're basically telling a story based on the book, which is actually in the public domain. No studio owns The Wizard of Oz, just the interpretations of him. That's why there's so many different versions of The Wizard of Oz. There's like a comic book series about The Wizard of Oz that is actually pretty good, but they stray so far from the movie that it's basically its own entity. So yeah, you could, I mean, I actually think I think the fact that the witch is green-skinned is in the book, which is another thing, because I think I remember someone telling me no one can make a green-skinned witch in a Wizard of Oz retelling because that is owned by MGM or the movie, and I'm like, I don't think so, because there have been several interpretations of that witch in Wizard of Oz, in different interpretations of Wizard of Oz, where she has green skin, because I think that is part of the book. So that technically is not owned by the movies, so, you know. But yeah. Anyway, that's my knowledge about Frozen. Speaking of Frozen. Guys, give me a Disney princess. Give me a Disney princess. Maybe I'll draw them. Or character or girl, or from. It doesn't have to be a princess. It doesn't even have to be a Disney princess or a Disney girl or anything. Give me a character that I could draw. Mulan. Mulan, Elsa, Cinderella. Cinderella is really boring to me as a character. Snow White. Okay, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something unexpected with this character. Why is this giving me? Oh, for God's sake! I hate WebBP or whatever it is, whatever that's called. WebP, whatever that format is. Stop it! Stop using it. The crazy best friend from Princess and the Frog. Oh, her, oh gosh, I know who you're talking about. I forgot her name. Yeah, she's funny. I like that Mulan has, like, thick eyebrows. Probably one of the only Disney princess characters that actually has, like, thicker eyebrows than what they usually give characters. Her name was Charlotte? I think you're right. Because that sounds like a Southern Belle name, Charlotte. Charlotte, my darling, I'm back from Bull Run. There are so many movies, like movies that are just based in, like, Mississippi and the South, and dealing with these really, really, really Southern families that I kind of got sick of watching after a while. It's like I was watching movies like Cat on a Hot Tin Roof and what else? What else did I see? It's not just Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. God. Some other movies. There's like a lot of movies that I saw on HBO Max that are like classic movies based on what is essentially like theater shows. You want a boring Disney princess, and Aurora is even more boring. Yeah, Aurora doesn't really do a whole lot in the movie, sadly, but I like her. I like Aurora. I think she has a great design. I mean, like, in terms of just looks, Cinderella just looks really plain. And in comparison to every other character within that movie, she seems the least stylized. You know what I mean? Was it mostly cowboy stuff? No.
Another one? Oh, this is gonna be fun!
But Mulan is like... She's considered a Disney princess, but she's not a princess at all. But she is probably one of the best Disney female characters. Because she does a lot. I mean, she does way more than a lot of characters in their movies. And fuck the live-action movie. I don't know. It might be an okay movie. I don't know. But I'm just like, I would rather watch the animated version. Thank you. Don't turn my beloved Disney classics into live-action movies, please. They don't need it. I don't really think I need to... Maybe they feel that they need to update the IP or something like that, or whatever, but honestly, I prefer the animated version. That's just me. But I also grew up with them that way, so... Anyway, there's Mulan. Here's what I wanted to... God, every time... I keep looking at Chell, and I keep thinking, like, am I making her head too big? It almost feels like she has, like, a huge, pointy skull. And I know she doesn't. I have to, like, rectify this. Sorry, excuse me. Looking back on drawings I previously made, and I just... But I've done that so many times with Chell. It's like I feel like I'm overcompensating for some things. That might be a little better, honestly. I think that's a lot better. So I've already completely forgotten everything that happens in Batman Forever. I just watched it yesterday. Later that day yesterday, I watched Clifford, which the only reason why I started watching that was because it was mentioned on Podcast The Ride, which is like a podcast that I listen to. Clifford was a movie that I swear I saw as a kid. And while I was watching it, and while I got to the ending, I was like, oh my god, I do remember this movie now. I remember seeing this. I remember the entire Larry the Scary Rex theme park ride that he went on. And for the longest time, I almost felt, wait, did I watch Clifford or did I watch Problem Child? Because I do remember watching Problem Child, and I remember a lot of scenes from that movie that I fucking hated. I hate Problem Child so much. And I thought they were the same movie. Turns out they have the same main actor, the same guy who plays the father in both movies. Or he doesn't play a father, he plays an uncle in Clifford. But yeah. Problem Child. And he was also in Beethoven, this guy. Or was it? No. This guy was... No. He was not... Okay, so maybe I was wrong. Because I'm looking at the cover Problem Child now, and it's not... Oh, come on, give me a name. Oh, God. What's his name? He was in Three's Company. No one's giving me, I'm looking this up, and nothing is giving me any information. John Ritter. Yeah, John Ritter. John Ritter wasn't in Clifford. The hell? Someone told me that John Ritter was in Problem Child. In Clifford. But, But the main guy is, Charles Grodin. Charles Grodin, and it's like, I remember him, he was in Beethoven. Yeah, he was in Beethoven. He was also, the left brain in Cranium Command. Yeah, Charles Grodin's great. I always thought he was an interesting, very recognizable actor. But he was in a lot of terrible movies, sadly. Yeah, John Ritter died a long time ago. I remember that being like a big... That was like a big thing. At least because I just remember John Ritter always being like a really great actor. Wasn't a whole lot. But I remember him from Three's Company. He was in a movie called... what's it called? It's where he was trapped in a TV. Damn. My God, he was honestly in a lot of stuff. He was in Bride of Chucky? What the fuck? Sorry, I'm looking at IMDb right now. What's it called? What was that movie called? Stay Tuned. That's what it was called. Stay Tuned. Thank you. Sling Blade. Come on. He was in that, though. I don't remember Sling Blade at all, to be honest. I remember it being everywhere around the time because it was trying to get like a ton of awards or something. So I'm gonna do. Oops. Here's what I was gonna do with. Here's what I was gonna do. I wanna do a furry version of Mulan. Sorry, I don't have much else to talk about right now. We are probably going to plan, me and Mike, we're probably going to discuss Disney food later. I recently saw a vid where someone made a pickle corn dog from Disney, and it looks tasty. Pickle corn... Oh. I don't know why, but I was thinking of pickle hot dog? Yeah, okay, yeah, basically a fried pickle. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a common thing. Those are like, you can get those at like hot dog on a stick. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm drawing this in the first place, the answer to that is I have absolutely no idea. Most of the time when it comes down to stuff that I draw, it's like, it's just because I can, and it's mostly spur of the moment sort of stuff. It's not really like, oh, I had this planned. I seriously just thought, like, maybe I'll just draw Mulan. Maybe I'll draw a furry version of Mulan. Okay, so, well, here they are. Anyone follow me who I missed? Oh, by the way, thank you, Crazy Camper, for follow. And Young Boy Blackwell, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh, man. Give me a second. I need to get up for a second. Okay. Alright, I return. I should draw Chell as a jaguar. That thought just came to mind. So see if I can try this. See what that would look like. So, is there something wrong with your arm? Are you doing okay? You know, when I got my my vaccine shot, I'm glad that I got it on my left arm, because if I got it on my right arm, I probably wouldn't have been able to draw at all. Shots in general just kind of they will do a number on your arm. Well, congratulations. But yeah, you're better off resting your arm. I'm both looking forward to and dreading my second vaccination, but yeah, I can't wait to get it over with, honestly. Well, you and me both. I had my eye exam on Friday, and they didn't seem to be concerned. So they think I'm doing okay. They do want to dilate my eyes though in a month, so I gotta wait for that. So I wasn't comfortable getting my eyes dilated that day, just because. Congratulations, Color of the Yell. Color of the Oreo. Sorry. Excuse me. Man. God. I feel like I haven't gotten up yet. Ay vey. A very sleepy day, which, in all honesty, it's like if I take a nap for the rest of the day, I wouldn't have a problem with that, but it's more me just, I don't know, I feel like I always need to do something. Yeah, for some people, you get, you get sick, but it's just for a day. So luckily, it doesn't last. It's basically your body just. It depends on your immune system itself, I think, but for the most part, you get it taken care of pretty well.
Incoming connection!
The same people who don't fear COVID because of 98% survival rate now fear a vaccine that has a 0.00009% risk of causing blood clots. So, yeah, make sense of that. People are fucking idiots. They only think of themselves. I hate it. Sorry, don't mean to. Okay, let's see. I hate that when I look up Jaguar, the car shows up more than the actual animal. Fuck you, Jaguar cars. God. Fuck you, car companies. Fuck cars. Fuck the Oscars. Anti-vaxxers are the dumbest people on the planet, and I will never take that back. I will never take it back. It's the same conspiracy theorists as the flat Earth people. You would hope so. You would hope that natural selection would take its course, but they're actually ruining other people's lives just by being like this. Because they just end up surviving. I wish they just, I hate to say this, but it's just like I wish natural selection was more selective. But the problem is that these are most of these people have a lot of money, and they take up a lot of the medical resources. So they will end up just basically shoving tons of money into the medical field that will just kind of, well, we have to do this. We have to save these people. We have to keep them healthy, I guess, even though they're ruining our ecosystem. Hey. Anyway, I drew a furry shell. I don't know why I did this. I don't know why I did it, but I did it. Oh, man. I just still have... I feel like her head's too big. Oh well. Yeah, we're all run by Captain Planet villains, to be honest. What else should I draw? What else should I draw? I don't know. I'm like... Oh, I'm so tired. Sorry, I didn't mean to make this, like, political talk. It's just, sometimes I get... Pochico from Poppin' Music. What's Pochico? Let me look that up. Pochico Poppin'. Oh, that's an interesting looking character. Pochico, huh? God, there's a lot of people who have drawn this character, apparently. I have never heard of this character. I guess she's like a dog that turns into a girl. Yeah, this character definitely seems like they have established a bit of a following, because there is so much artwork of this character. As soon as I looked her up, damn. I don't know. Well, I don't even know anything about this character, so. Maybe an old OC that I haven't drawn in years. Well, that could be a number of characters. Excuse me as I stretch again. I have been needing to stretch for like every 10 minutes now. I'm honestly thinking about maybe I should just take a break and rest for a little bit. And then maybe come back later when Mike and the rest are into talking about Disneyland food. Because I don't know if this is going to happen here or if it's going to happen on his channel, but what we're going to end up doing is we're going to do like a chat. You know, now that I think about that, maybe it would be good to host his channel. Let's see here. I don't really think hosting does anything, to be quite honest, but, oh, Sparkpad, thanks so much for the follow, I just noticed. But, where do I go? Where do I go to? Where did I do this last time? Channel, social media, not here. Featured content. Ah, here we go. Host list. There we go. Okay, so there he is. There's Michael Rocco. So I'm going to add him to my host list. He should be on top. Where? Oh, there he is. There he is. There we go. Sorry, I had to put my hosting list there. Ever drawn the Snowboards Kids characters? You know what? I've thought about it. I do like those characters. I think they're cute. Man, Snowboard Kids. Let's take a look. Well, I know one character has gotten a lot of fan art.
Another one? Oh, this is gonna
Pretty
be
noticeable
fun!
already. Man, what an interesting group of characters, I gotta be honest. It's like there's these characters that have a particular theme and look to them, and then there's a vampire. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm tired. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a break. I really feel like I need to rest, but hey, I'm gonna link you guys to my friend's channel, Rocco. Let's see here for a minute. Sorry, give me 1 minute. Twitch.tv Michael Rocco. There, okay. So guys, go to this channel, give it a follow. Pixels is saying it's Pixels or Riley usually. But yeah, if you want to go there, it's either, listen, I don't know at this point. We're still trying to find out if Steve and Mike want to join us. But Rocco and I are going to discuss Disneyland food. And if you're interested in that and you'd like to listen to us talk about stuff, we talked about Disneyland rides last weekend, and that was a lot of fun. So if you want, go ahead and give him a follow and see when we decide to stream at some point. I'm going to go rest. I suddenly got severely tired, so take care, everyone. Have a good day, and if I see you later, I'll see you later. All right? Well, have a good